First talking I've done of the day. No, I talked to Michelle earlier. I'm just kind of waiting. All right, and we're on Twitch. Um, so what I'd like to do today is play around a little bit with the presidential debates. We got just so much that I feel like I can go through and yeah, remix in different ways, do some beat matching too. So what I'm going to do is actually right now download, yes, some illegally, um, and yeah, take a look at what I can do with some of these in first in Resolume, and then I might try Touch Designer. We'll see. Yeah. I have, if anybody has tried out 4K video downloader, usually works really well. It's had some issues recently though. YouTube Mate, is that the one that I normally use? I'm not sure. The internet's acting up. I think it might be because well, no, it wouldn't be download. I don't know. This will take a while. I found a version of presidential debate that's only an hour and 40 minutes long. The other version that I had that I want to download is, well, the CNN one I might do. What I want to do is have multiple versions because that's one of the things that I'm going to be taking a look at, especially like, well, Marshall McLuhan especially is known to have watched the presidential debates and especially the early ones that made a lot of sway, like why JFK did so well. But he would be known to watch everything on. Oh man, am I jittery? I am. I wonder why. Paste this here. Sorry about that. I want to make sure that everything is running a little bit more smoothly first. Is everything working all right? No, no, no. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That is not for my channel. Okay, my apologies. Just having some issues. Well, while I get this all worked out, I'm gonna yeah. So Marshall McLuhan, who's known to have watched on all three stations at the time, because at the time there were three stations, so he would watch all three stations. He would also watch it in black and white and color. I think at the time one of the stations, at least for one of the debates, was in color and the other one was in black and white. We'd also listen to it on the radio. And so just those different versions, like who comes out to be the winner when you hear or see the entire debate through a different lens. I think this is working a little bit better now. Got a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a little bit more RAM going. One of the reasons I think is because I do have Chrome going at the same time, and just having Chrome actually going takes a lot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and close Resolume until we have. I had it in the background, just kind of waiting. I'm gonna download everything first, and then hop on and yeah, do it that way. Okay, go, come on. What? It didn't give me the option. What? Come on. This one right here. Copy. Page URL. Go. No, it's not. Okay, so that one's not working. That's one of the problems with trying to use some of these YouTube downloaders. You know, you'll get to using one and then it doesn't work anymore. Okay, I'm gonna do online. There, it seems like there's one that I normally keep vid. There we go. That's the one that I normally get. I normally use keepv.id. I've used that quite a few times, and it seems like that one has worked before. Let's see. How does it do today? I pop up. I'm not sure if it's for this. Nope, it was not. It was just pop up in general. That might have been it. I had a pop up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back over here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm still running at 100%. I think it might be Chrome. Chrome just sucks all of the life out of the party. Because what I'm doing is I'm watching the Twitch stream at the same time. And yeah, I can just tell that there's some issues. So let me see. Download, yeah, 1.8 gigs. Woohoo! What is the difference? Video? No, I want audio and video. Can't what? Why is it split? I don't understand. I'm gonna do this one. I'm confused at how these are set up. Why one would be video, one would be audio, and then there's other options. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Definitely. I feel like when I'm on here, I'm always coughing a lot. I don't know why. No, this one. I want to use the other camera for a second. Oh, because they don't have the actual camera on. That was why. So video playback. This was I'll say first 2020. And yeah, I'll save it and that's fine. I just hope KeepVid works. Okay, so it looks like my online my stream is running a lot faster. I think it's just the computer. I need a faster computer. I'm running everything off this laptop. I'm trying to run multiple, cameras and run multiple sources at the same time, and it just does not work as quickly as I would like it to. Still have 59 seconds to go. I don't have a whole lot of time. It's 10:29 right now. I'll be leaving. I have class at noon, and so I'll be until that time, I'll be here. That's one of the things as well. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back because I think one of the issues that comes up is that I have multiple cameras on. So I've been turning them off. I think that's saved quite a bit. Let's see, how is my My CPU on OBS is 50%, even less than 50%. But my CPU usage on Stream Deck, so what the entire computer is using, is 100%. So, but it's coming through clearly, and it's done. Let's see how this goes. I really hope it's a decent. I don't know where it's going to show up. I don't know if the desktop audio is going to be on. Yeah, that's fine. Should probably use it VLC, but oh well. That showed up on this other monitor. Let me switch it. Come on, switch. Well, that's what I was worried of. There doesn't seem to be any audio. Yeah, I don't hear any audio. Shoot. That's what I was worried about. Okay, let me try. If I open this in VLC. What is it? Left shift? Or control shift? Or alt shift? How do you decide to open with? There it is, open with. Windows Media Player. I think it just doesn't have the audio. I think you have to put them together now. Man, that's really annoying. Don't anybody, yeah. Same thing I'm getting over here with Windows Media Player. Just this. Now, this is from Leticias and Vivo. For some reason, I got the Spanish version. Okay. Let me make sure. Well, my audio's on. Let me play a little something on. Well, let me open up another file. Here's Fatboy Slim's weapon of choice. You know, if I can open up this. No. Okay, well, that's not the problem. So the problem is that it doesn't download both the audio and the video at the same time. Thanks a lot. That's real helpful. Jeez. Download the video. I'm going to try to use this one real quick. I'm not sure which version this is. But we'll give it a shot. And then I'm going to find another version. I mean, that's ridiculous. If I can't... I don't want to spend the time syncing them up. Remake, catch video, paste download, catch tube. There's so many. It just comes down to which one's working at the time. YouTube is constantly refreshing the way that it worked. And so it's kind of like a little bit of an up. It comes up to... Ooh, did I just get redirected? Shoot. I did. I thought that might have been... Look at that, up there. I couldn't tell if that was... Okay, here we go. HD, download as... Why is it doing... Come on. Ooh, come on. Still there. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Before video. Sorry, I've got my bottle right here, so I'm looking over, hearing. It's video helper. So we got 5 minutes left on one of these. That was the one that originally showed up with KeepVid. And there's this new one that I'm using, Catch Video. We'll see which one works out. I don't know. I don't know if either one of them are gonna work out. We'll see. One nice thing recently I figured out is Stream Deck has a new LifeX connection, which is kind of cool. So I can now have LifeX working and then have that linked into what I do on Stream Deck. So if, for instance, I wanted it to turn green when I started to play videos, or I wanted it to be blue when I was doing presentation. So like right now I'm just kind of chilling out, so I don't have it as vibrant. But yeah, kind of nice. Oh yeah, and then I also been really nice. So we're looking at less than a minute now. Oh, come on. What I need to do is go ahead and dump or delete this. I know this is going to be helpful at all. No. What I just hate it when you just click randomly on a page, and because it's set up to be, okay, I need to find another version of presidential debate, because hopefully one of these two that's about to be done will have the audio with it, and then I can continue to use that website to download from YouTube. Okay, so let's jump over to the CNN version. This, I believe, is the new. Yeah, let me go ahead and pause it here. And then, okay, now let's try it. This was from KeepVid. This is the other original. This is what actually comes up when you say KeepVid. Does the download video now? This is what comes up. So hopefully this is a combination of video and audio. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, so KeepVid works. No, it's just the audio. No, there it is. Wait, is it off?
The military all set up logistically. They're all set up. We have our military.
Okay, so KeepVid works. That's one we know works. Okay, and that seemed like it's okay, good. And then in the meantime, I thought so. This one worked as well. Let's check it out. And just open it. All right, we're getting somewhere. It takes a little time because one of the things you have to worry about is a lot of the. There we go. That works too. Okay, same thing. So it doesn't really matter. I think they're both 720p. So, yeah, it looks like there's been an issue with Man, I really don't like the pop-ups on here, so I'm gonna go back to keepid. So I'm gonna grab this. There's Wallace trying to keep some kind of reassurance. I don't know what he was unable to sadly do. I don't know who could have. I love the idea. I was watching there we go. I was watching a TikTok earlier, and this guy was talking about how Samuel L. Jackson needs to be the next debate moderator. Like that's a good idea. Judge Janine would be good if she wasn't on the other guys. She wasn't on one of the teams. Okay, there we go. So then it's just download video. So let's see how close this is to what we've got. We want CNN 2020. Whoa, no. What? Save link as. Why was it doing an HTML? Do you see that down at the bottom? So it's HTML document. It's an HTML. What? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like it didn't do that. Should I pretend like it didn't do that? Let's try. CNN 2020. Yeah, what? Why is it suddenly doing that? Click on. What? What? Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm going back to that other annoying one that actually works. Yeah. I thought that was the poop emoji over the Google. It's a dog. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a dog. And I thought it was the poop emoji. I was really curious why they decided to do that, but they didn't. Don't worry, everybody. It's okay. Catch. I also love this ability to join Spotify and YouTube playlists. That was a helper a little while ago. I was just able to say download this whole playlist. I think catch video is a little bit slower. I don't know if it's just the server or what. It's squished down there. Okay, let's find another version because these both look. I need a side by side. That's what I would like. And from what I've seen so far, okay, maybe majority of this one is side by side. Because the other one, I believe, this makes, a big difference. Yeah, that's side by side. Okay, well, I'll assume that it's side by side then. I really that jittery still online? I sure hope not. Let's see, what kind of I'm gonna actually pull up some info real quick. I don't need these quick actions. I'm gonna pull up the the doc for stats. I want to see how my stats are doing right now. I think, yeah, I've lost 50% of my frames. 30% of them were skipped due to encoding flag. So I'm doing it again. Wow, yeah, I'm still up at 70%. It's encoding. It's having serious issues. There we go. Okay. Think I'm doing better now. I'm gonna let it calm down a little bit. Okay. There we go. So I'm doing well. Primo. I think it really does come down to me having on a bunch of cameras, and maybe it is trying to run. I don't know. Maybe it's Chrome. Maybe it's Chrome. So what I'll do after this, let me get one more because that's Supreme Court Showdown. I think it's the most helpful when there's three. When you have two, there's only like the duality of the two is something that you can decipher, I think, as what I've noticed with debate, like with these kinds of, okay, C-SPAN, that'll work. Okay, pause. What I've noticed is when you skip, pause. Number one on trending. Wow. Good job for it. I just wait. So this other one. Now I have two versions. Because these other versions have been deleted. Your process. Shoot. This light event. Yeah, I know it's ended. I don't care about what. Are you kidding me? Because it was a live event now. Streamed live, but now you can't. Tricky. Okay. We'll take the CBS News one. No. How about the Telegraph? That'd be interesting. Nope. Streamed live. I guess there's an issue now with those that are streamed live. But it seems like after they're streamed, you'd be able to use them. I'm not going to try that much longer. Okay, I don't believe this one was streamed live. And Sky News is good. I'm a fan of Sky News. So, put it in there. Yeah, I know. Boom. Catch. No antivirus on this device? Yes, I have antivirus on this device. Thank you very much. Is that your way of saying you weren't able to get past our pop-up blocker? Or, I mean, our pop-ups? Yeah, it's video. Okay, there we go. So now I'll download this one in MP4, and I'll have three versions. As I was saying, having two versions, there's a duality that you can actually start to focus on one or the other, because there's two people talking most of the time, and you can kind of shift your focus back and forth. With three, though, it becomes a cacophony, and just becomes like almost impossible to really distinguish. I mean, you can, but you end up getting bits and pieces because there's pauses, and in those pauses, another voice comes in or another action. So three is what I found to work really well. That's what I used. I believe I used a total of 3 layers of different kinds: a commercial layer, a uh, and then a couple of TV show layers for what I did at the um, Contemporary Art Museum in Oklahoma a couple of years ago. And it worked out really well. And then I was able to have a video of the person on top of that. And so I think so I have a minute left on this. I think it's something that people are able to, I don't know, I think kind of the browser encountered an error. Let me make sure. Um, I wonder if I'm having errors right now. Sorry, I'm always trying to make sure that everything's working while doing this. May have been having decoding issues because I was running stuff through YouTube. I don't think so though. I have 19 seconds left of downloading the third video. And then like I said, I'll take what I have from these videos and put them all together in Resolume or Touch Designer. We'll see. Yeah, it's really, really laggy. Okay. It's okay. It's working alright. There's some issues, definitely. But, not as bad as I thought. So, let me, yeah, hopefully some of the stuff that I've been doing will help that out. Okay. So I'm closing Chrome down. That's another thing that should help this out tremendously. Chrome is like a sucker of CPU and GPU. I don't know why. You know what? While we're at it, go ahead and see Task Manager. Let's see where all this is coming from. Is this OBS's fault? I can only assume. OBS 3? What? OBS 5? What? Why is there so many? So there's browser pages? And that's why it's sucking it up. The Stream Deck, yeah. I mean, OBS is taking up a lot. Inside of settings in OBS, there's the option to change it from, let me see. Yeah, access priority. I'm going to put it back to normal. I've had it above normal, but I'm going to put it on normal now just to see if that kind of like helps some of that. Can't change any of the video settings at the current time. So I'll just try to wait. Streaming is supposed to be NVIC. I believe. Let's see if that helps, because that should put everything on the GPU. So yeah, let's try those two things out. See how we do. CPU wise, it looks like we're still running in the 70% just for OBS. OBS is sucking up 75% of my GPU. I mean, of my CPU. That's ridiculous. And it's purely like it's not these browser pages that are open within it. It is the actual program itself. I need to figure that out because it could be that I have all of these cameras connected at the same time, but that's how I need to Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do real quick is open up. Hopefully, I wonder if I started on this computer. Will it start here? Nope, it started here. So my apologies, but Resolume is Resolume Arena specifically. I'm starting up just because it is a super simple program to be able to let me play with the audio and video at the same time. It starts with 3 layers. Oops, I don't want that. Hey, look, I'm down to 50% though. And Resolume's at 8%. So that's, how is that? How is that? So let's watch this in full. No. But what we do is we put this in, and then we say, where are the other debates? I'm going to go ahead and put 8. And there's the other one. Now inside of Resolume, oops, my bad. I just realized this entire time I was doing this without being able to show you. I've taken this, put it here. I've taken this second one, placed it here. And I've taken the third one and put it, should be, come on. Yeah, there we go, up here. If that has an issue, that we can get back to. Okay, there we go. And so when you actually start Resolume, it'll be crazy. So let me actually lower the audio down in all of them, because otherwise we're just going to get madness happening. Okay, I can turn up a little bit. Huh. So it's having some issues. I'm not surprised. Stop, I said stop. Come on already. Okay. Stop. You stop. You stop. You stop. Everybody stop. Gosh. Okay. So normally what this is able to do is yeah, I'm having some serious latency problems. So normally what this is able to do is I can take it and put everything through my, see, now Resolume's taking up 11%, but if I play, it's gonna suck up 32, 59, 50%, and then OBS goes down to 25%. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Let me see. That didn't work very well at all. Resolume, I think, with what I have set up with OBS right now, isn't going to work. So let's open up Touch Designer and just see what happens. I don't have a lot of time left, so this will be a quick and dirty Touch Designer. Is there anything else that's sucking up my CPU? No. Path Manager, Stream Deck. Nope. 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 All you, OBS. OBS, how are you sucking up so much? I wonder if I turn that off. That was like taking off one of the browser pages. Turn off another browser page. See if that does. Turn off. Can't turn off that other browser page. It's still at 71, so it has nothing to do with the browser pages. You see, I'm gonna quickly go to from this HDMI in to talk, and that went from the mid 60s to the upper 60s. It's just stayed the same. But I think it's because everything coming back now. I think it's just because everything's running at the same time, and I just really need to be watchful of turning everything on. So here's what I'm going to do really quickly. I'm going to delete all of this. I'm going to start with the movie file in. I'm going to copy, paste, paste. Oops. Find the paste, paste. And then this one is you are here, you are here, and you are here. Actually, that's fine. I didn't need to make these movie file lines. I forgot. It automatically does it for me. Okay. Don't like the way that it. Man, are you serious? It doesn't clip? Wow. Come on. Okay. That's ridiculous. Okay. Sorry. My apologies. I'm going to have to use two kinds of composites. First kind of composite I'm going to do is just getting the everything to go out. Yeah, this is working quite a bit better because I don't have the audio, but I do not want to use that. I would like to use an ad would be fine. We're gonna have to cut some of this because it looks like it's even on. Okay, there we go. So what I'll do is I'll queue it up and get everything to where Chris Wallace starts at the same time, or they both walk in at the same time, something like that. But now I have this in the back. Okay, this should be running quite a bit better. It's still topping out my CPU. Yeah, my CPU is still at 100%. So I know there's a lot of these frames that are being lost. My apologies. Next thing I need to do though, just to make sure this is possible, is do an audio movie. And then I'm gonna make 3 of these. And this one is gonna be based on this. This one is going to be based on this. And this one is going to be based. Now, all of these need to come to a. Is it a composite? I always forget. Okay. Or is it a merge? It's either merge, join, or composite. Okay, so merge does that. Make unique. No. No, I don't want to use any of that. No, I need to align them. I need to. Okay, so I need to join is probably. I probably need a join. Oops, not a geon. Anybody need a geon? Need a join. And then say this. Join with this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Join with this. Man, that's gonna be awful. Oops. Something happened. Audio file out. Or audio device out. I mean. this is working a lot quicker than when I was trying to do this via Resland.
And we won the election, and therefore we have the right to choose her. And very few people knowingly would say otherwise. And by the way, the Democrats, they wouldn't even think about not doing it. If they had, the only difference is they're trying to do it faster. There's no way they would give it up. They had Merrick Garland, but the problem is they didn't have the election, so they were stopped. And probably that would happen in reverse also. Definitely it would happen in reverse. So we won the election, and we have the right to do it, Chris.
President Trump, thank you. Same question to you, Vice President Biden.
The Supreme Court nominee is. And that say occurs when they thank you for doing this and looking forward to this for the President of the United States. The American people have a right to have a say in who the Supreme Court nominee is. And that say has already started when they vote for thousands of people have already and when they vote for the President of the United States.
Chops.
They're not going to get that chance now because we're in the middle of an election already. The election has already started. Tens of thousands of people have already voted. And so the thing that should happen is we should stake here. The president's made it clear he wants to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. He's been running on that, he ran on that, and he's been governing on that. He's in the Supreme Court right now trying to get rid of. What's at stake here is the president's made it clear he wants to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. He's been running on that, he ran on that, and he's been governing on that. He's in the Supreme Court right now trying to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, which will strip 20 million people from having insurance, health insurance now, if it goes into court. And
okay, so join is not what I want. Is it composite? Let me try composite. How do you actually merge these together? You have base source, layer source, and effect source. No, doesn't make any sense. Let's try the merge. All of these. Okay, and I know it's supposed to put all of these, but I want them all. No, not unique. No. No. I don't want to stretch. I don't want to. Man, I would combine. Is there another chop that I'm missing that I haven't used yet? Like combine or add or blend? Hey, there we go. Blend. That one with that one with that one, and
Period of time, but a president's elected for 4 years. We're not elected for 3 years. I'm not elected for 3 years. So we have the Senate, we have a president.
he's elected to
During that period of time, we have an opening. I'm not elected for 3 years. I'm elected for 4 years. And the
election's
100
already
million
started.
people, Joe, the 100 million people is totally wrong. I don't know where you got that number. The bigger problem that you have is that you're going to extinguish
We're now into,
180
gentlemen, we're
million
now into
people.
open discussion.
Open discussion.
Open discussion. Yes, I agree. Go ahead, Vice President.
number one.
okay, this has different ways of blending.
He
which
knows
is
that
interesting.
what I proposed. Number one, he knows that one of the big debates we had with 23 is that of my colleagues trying to win the nomination that I won. And we're saying that we do not want to allow people to have private insurance still. They can, they do, they will under my proposal.
Not what you've said,
But
and it's not what
that
your
is-
party has said.
that is simply
Your party
a lie.
doesn't say it. Your
That
party
is
wants to
simply-
go socialist
My
medicine.
party is
and
me.
socialist
Right
healthcare.
now, I
party
am
is
the
They're
me.
going to
That was a
dominate
tough
you, Joe.
one
You
for
know
him.
that.
I am the
He shouldn't have
Democratic
said
Party
that.
right now.
Ooh,
The platform
I
of
am the Democratic Party right
is
now.
what I, in fact, approved of. What I approved of. Now, here's the deal. The deal is
It
that
is true. It's what he
gonna
approved
wipe
of.
out
It's just like
pre-existing conditions. And by
one of
the
those
way,
things where you're
the
like,
20,
come on,
the 200
man. You
million,
don't
the
want to say that
200,000
one
people
person
that
is
have
the
died on his
entire
watch.
party.
How many of those have survived? Well, there's 7 million people that contracted COVID. What does it mean for them going forward
Okay,
if you
the
strike
blend
down
might
the Affordable
work.
Care Act?
Joe, you've
But I
had
think
308,000 military people dying because
top
you couldn't
composite,
provide them proper
constant,
health care in the military. So don't tell me
I'm
about
happy
this.
to talk
delay,
about
And if you
delete,
were here,
spin.
it
Here's
wouldn't
the
be
deal.
200, it would be 2 million people because you were very late on the draw. You
Late
didn't
on
want
the
me to
draw.
ban China, which was heavily infected. You didn't want me to ban
not
All right,
switch.
gentlemen,
which was heavily
Mr. President,
You would have
Mr.
been much
President,
later, Joe.
Mr.
Much
President,
later.
Mr.
You're
President.
talking about
And
2
here they
million
start
people.
to
President, as the moderator,
evolve.
we are going to talk about COVID in the next segment, but go ahead.
Let me finish. The point is that the president also is opposed to Roe v. Wade. That's on the ballot as well in the court. And so that's also at stake right now.
Multi-input
And so the election is
options
You don't
already
know it's on the
begun.
ballot.
between two
And why
inputs
is
at
it
a
on the
time. This is
ballot?
similar to a switch
Because-
off. However, the
Why is
cross
it on the
shot
ballot? It's not on the
allows for
ballot.
interpolation,
It's on the
which
ballot in the court.
also is
It's on the
available
court.
in
Well, there's nothing
cross.
happening
Okay.
there.
Donald, would you
And you
just
don't
be quiet
know
for a minute?
her view
Donald.
on Roe v.
I love
Wade.
that.
I don't know her view.
Well, all right, let's talk.
Delete,
We got a
delay,
lot to unpack
advance,
here, gentlemen. We got a lot of time.
spin.
So, on health care, and then we'll come
Minimize
back to
that
Roe v.
value.
Wade.
All right.
Mr. President, the
Beat
Supreme Court
down,
will hear
blend.
a case a week after the election in which the Trump administration, along with 18 state attorneys general, are seeking to
By
overturn
using a set of blending
Obamacare,
channels
to end
in input
Obamacare.
one.
You have spent the last
Blending
few
channels
they wanna
cause
give
different
good
strengths
if I
of
may
the
ask
chops to
my
contribute.
question, sir.
Good health care.
Over the last 4 years, you have promised to
Audio
repeal and
spectrum.
replace Obamacare, but you have never in these 4 years come up with a plan, a comprehensive plan
Yes,
to
I have.
replace
I'm
Obamacare.
still having an
course.
input
Well,
I
problem.
got rid of
When
the
I
individual
finish, I'm gonna
mandate.
give you an
Excuse me,
opportunity.
I got rid of the individual mandate, which was a
That is
big
not a
chunk of
comprehensive
That
plan.
is absolutely a big thing. That was the worst
I
part of
didn't ask,
Obamacare.
sir.
Chris,
You're
Is this
the
it?
getting
worst
him,
part
not
of
me.
Obamacare.
Let me ask my
Well,
question.
I'll ask Joe. The
no,
individual mandate was the most unpopular
Mr. Vice Pre-
aspect of
Mr.
Obamacare. I
President,
got rid of it.
I'd like
and
you
we
to,
will protect
Mr.
people
President,
with
I'm the
pre-existing
moderator of this
conditions.
debate, and I would like you to let me ask my question, and then you can answer
Go
your
ahead.
question. You, in the course of these 4 years, have never come up with a comprehensive plan to
Man.
replace Obamacare.
And Chris Wallace is
And
from
just
Fox.
this last Thursday, you signed a largely symbolic executive order to protect people Obamacare, and just this last Thursday, you signed a largely symbolic executive order to protect people with pre-existing conditions 5 days before this debate.
And it has the courage to do because you're going against something. There's nothing symbolic. I'm cutting drug prices. I'm going with favored nations, which no president has the courage to do because you're going against big pharma. Nobody's done it. So we're cutting will be coming down. All of the things that we've done.
See, proportional is what I need, but that first,
destroying families, destroying people. So we're cutting healthcare. I'm getting it for so cheap.
I kind of like how they're static.
So cheap. Take a look at all of the drugs that what we're doing, prescription drug prices. We're going to allow our governors now to go to other countries to buy drugs because they pay just a tiny fraction.
This is open discussion.
No, but that's what it is.
Let me
This
ask
is
you
to
how
allow our governors now to
You'll
go
be
to other
happy. I'm
countries
about
to
to
buy
pick up
drugs
on one of
because
your points.
they pay just a tiny
Okay,
fraction.
I want to do a couple things real quick. I'm going to go ahead and save this on my desktop as debates.
And the argument that he made, another vice president makes,
And
is that is
I'm
going to
going
blend
to-
private insurance optional
Going to
to
go inside
Obamacare.
and
The
get,
argument that he makes, it will end
I'm
is
going to
private
go
insurance
out.
and private insurance take over health care.
It does
going to
not.
put
It's
this
only
in
for
line
those people who are so
one.
poor
And
they
it will end
qualify for Medicaid.
It will end private
can get
insurance
that
and
free
create a
in
government
most states
takeover of
except
health
it
care.
Where
does
is
not.
it?
It's only for those people
Where's
who
Phil?
are so poor they qualify
Medicaid.
for Medicaid. They can get that free Medicaid
Phil.
automatically be enrolled in the public option. The vast majority of American people still not be in
Medicaid
that option.
automatically. Joe, you
be
agree
enrolled.
with Bernie
Number one.
Sanders is far left on the manifesto.
On the manifesto.
Socialized medicine.
Look, hey,
Are you saying,
I'm not
Joe,
gonna
you
lose
agree
numbers. The
with
fact of the
Bernie
matter is,
Sanders
Sanders.
on the
Not
manifesto?
much. I've been in the whole hell of a lot.
Okay, that's driving me crazy now, which is the point.
You would have lost
I beat Bernie Sanders.
Not by much.
I beat him a whole hell of a lot. I'm here. I came and get very lucky tonight as well. And tonight I'm going to make sure because here's the deal. The fact is that everything I beat Bernie Sanders.
Not by much.
I beat him tonight. I'm going to make sure because here's the deal. Buddy. Here's the deal. I want to make sure he knows how to
on
do
Super
this.
Tuesday. You got
Look,
very lucky.
here's the deal. I got very lucky. I'm going to get very lucky tonight as well. And tonight I'm going to
With
make
what?
sure, because here's the deal. Here's the deal. The fact is that everything he's saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just
agree.
want to
Hey,
make sure.
Joe, you're the liar.
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that. He has,
You'd be
you know,
surprised.
you
You'd
pick
be surprised.
the
Go ahead,
wrong
Joe.
guy,
Go.
the wrong
Go,
night
Joe.
at the wrong time.
Listen, you agreed with
Here's the
Bernie
deal.
Sanders to the
The
manifesto.
whole idea.
Let
Now you're
him.
disavowing.
There is no manifesto. Number
Please
one.
let him speak, Mr.
Number
President.
two.
You just lost the left.
Number two.
You
You
just
just
lost the left.
left.
You agreed with Bernie Sanders on a plan.
Folks,
That's absolutely
folks, do you have any
And under that
idea
plan,
what
you
this
have
clown?
I
socialized
love. Okay.
Mr.
You have any
President.
do?
socialized medicine.
Mr.
Well, I'll tell
President.
you what.
Very
He
nice
is
word.
not for. Wants to do. Take it away.
No, I want to give
Number
you better
three.
health care at a much lower price
But,
because
by the way,
Obamacare
he doesn't
is
know
no
how.
good.
He doesn't know how
I've
to do
already
that.
fixed it.
Has never
I've
offered
already
a
fixed
plan.
it to an extent.
He has never
Obamacare,
done a
as you
single
might
thing.
know, but probably don't.
Gentlemen, you realize if you're both speaking at the
It's no
same
good,
time.
and it's too expensive.
Let the president. Go ahead, sir.
Obamacare is no good. We made it better, and I had a choice to make very early on. We took away the individual mandate. We guarantee pre-existing conditions, but took away the individual mandate.
That's kind of good. There's 3 different
Listen, this is
versions
the way
right
it
now.
is. That destroyed.
There's
That,
the
they shouldn't even
2.
call it Obamacare. Then I had a choice to make. Do I let my people run
There
it
you go.
really well
Okay.
or
I think it's
badly?
working
If I
pretty
run
well.
it badly, they'll probably blame
one of
me,
the
but they'll
things that
blame
I'm
me.
not
But
sure right now
mostly I
is
want to
how
help
much
people.
of the-
Okay? I said, you got to run it so well.
It's still
and I
second
just
at
had a meeting with them.
30%.
They said the problem is no matter
skip
how well you
frames
run Obamacare,
due to
it's
encoding
disaster.
lag.
It's too expensive.
I got you.
Premiums
I
are
got
too
you.
high.
I'm gonna need to go
That
back
doesn't
through and
work.
check and
That's
see how
all,
much
Steve.
of
We,
this is
we do
still.
want to get rid of it.
It's
Chris,
an
we
open-
want to get rid of it.
I
and
understand
give
it, sir,
something
but I have
that's
to. I
cheaper
have to
and
give
better.
you roughly equal time.
Good.
Please let the vice president talk.
Good.
He has no plan for health care.
course we do.
Please.
He sends out wishful thinking. He has executive orders.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. See, I'm not getting 60 frames per
have no
second.
Power. He
I was
hasn't
getting
lowered drug costs for anybody.
43.
He's been promising
It's actually
the
not
healthcare
too bad,
plan
as long as I
since
was
he got
getting
elected. He has not.
40.
Like almost
As long as I'm
everything
getting
else he talks
actually
about. He
40
does
frames per
not
second
have a plan.
here,
He doesn't have a
42,
plan.
and then I'm
And the
still
fact
able to
is, this man
stream. That's
doesn't
not
know
bad.
what he's talking about.
All right.
He's
I have one,
against-
I have one
see.
final question for you,
Sure.
Mr.
Let's go
Vice
ahead and
President.
do this.
If
This
Senate
should
Republicans,
sync it
we were talking
actually
originally
to
about
the
the Supreme
opposite.
Court here. If Senate
So
Republicans
it's doing
go
well.
ahead and confirm Justice Barrett, there has been talk about ending the filibuster or even packing the court.
the blend needs to be
to the
worked
9
on.
justices there. You call this a distraction by the president,
In
Mr.
fact,
Vice
it wasn't
President.
brought up by the president.
If Senate
brought up by
Republicans,
some of your
we
Democratic
were talking
colleagues
originally about the
in
Supreme
saying
Congress.
you
So
call
my
this a
question to you is, you
distraction by
have
the
refused
president,
in the fact
it
to
wasn't
talk
brought
about
up by the
it. Are you
president.
willing to
It was brought up by
American
some of
people
your
tonight
Democratic
whether or not
colleagues
you will
in
support
saying
either ending the
so my question to you
filibuster
is, you have
or
refused
in the past to talk about it? Are you willing to tell the American people tonight whether or not you will support either ending the filibuster or packing the court?
Whatever position I take in that, that'll become the issue. The issue is the American people should speak. You should go out and vote. You're in voting now. Vote and let your senators know how
you gonna
strongly
pack
you
the
feel.
court?
Vote now.
gonna pack the
Make
court?
sure you, in fact, let people know
He doesn't wanna
you're
answer the
senators.
question.
I'm not going to answer the question
Why would
because,
you answer that
because
question?
the
You wanna
question
put a
is,
lot of
the
news
question
Has nothing to do
is,
with what we're talking about.
radical left.
will you
Boom.
shut up,
Listen,
man?
Well, you shut up, man.
who's on your list, Joe?
This
Who's
is
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Zoom out. We'll figure out some interesting ways to play with that. But it's 11:20 now, so I need to get to class. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of that exactly was, not palpable, because I know the entire thing was unpalpable, but because I was working with this, but hopefully some of that was able to come through for Twitch and YouTube. That's all I have today. I'll be continuing to work on this just like I do all my other projects. Thanks for coming, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and into my project now. I have my alarm going off, letting me know I need to get to school, which is good. Thank you very much.